today I am back with a new Discord event. If you don't know what this is, I just started. I've been working on it for a while. Uh, um, this is basing like years after the original event that I did on my channel, say over a month ago, where it was the Oompa Loompa Rebellion versus the Ice Legion. So things that are changed. So since this is years in the future, technically, there's now two new factions, right? You have the Grey Fangs, which is the descendants of the Ice Wolves, and then you have the Stained Steel, which are the descendants of the Oompa Loompa Rebellion. So a lot of the same rules that I had before, as far as turn-based strategy, is around the same. But in this video, I'm going to go over what's new, some of the things that I may have changed from the past, the cost of men, along with some of the new features that are going to be in this event. If you guys want to join the Discord event, because this is solely based off of what you guys do in the Discord, I do not control any of it. You guys buy the men, you guys put them in formations, etc., and then I make videos on them saying what you guys did. The one thing that's going to be different, I'm not going to be doing videos on it every single day. My plan is every Tuesday and Thursday I will be uploading a video based off of the event. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, along with the weekend, will be used for you guys strategize, get in currency, and etc. So you guys could then tell me what you guys want to do on Tuesday and Thursday. One thing that I've added since before, there is now a bot in my Discord server which allows people or members to get money to buy certain units. Now, I got my inspiration from Mighty Mappers 123 server, right? So the only inventory that's allowed to place men onto the battle map will be the leaders of each faction, which happens to be the Grey Fang and Stained Steel themselves. So things to know. Moving. So there's going to be 3 military moves and then 2 economy moves. So what does that entail, right? Each move, once you guys see the battle map, I will eventually have it up, probably in the first series. There's like lines that leads to each village, each town, each port, etc. For each moves. So an army is able to move up to 2 spaces. So that would mean if you're starting from a village and there's like a dash in between, that's 1. And then to the next village, that would be the 2nd space. And also, you're able to attack in a 1 radius. So if there's armies like, because you don't have to directly move into a village, town, you could place armies outside of them by 1 move and then attack the next turn if you're willing to. If you have a garrison army in any of those places that you have, you could actually have them attack, which is pretty cool. So another thing that's pretty cool, there's a tier system, right? This tier system is basically what allows you to have as much men in an army as you can. So start off, you can only have up to 25 men. Once your army wins 3 battles, you can have up to 50. Once they win 5, you can have up to 125. And then once they win 10 battles, you can have armies up to 200. Because I believe that's actually... Oh, no, it's not the max. So I'm going to have to adjust that. So it'll probably be 20, and then maybe 55, then 100, and then 120. Because I can only have 120 on a field at a time. Which is fine. Or actually, you know what? We could actually keep it that, but I will try to remember the survivors of each battle, and then if the defense wins, whatever stayed, I'll keep them on the battlefield, and then I'll just add the men from each thing. So the one thing that is I'm going to try to do, but it's going to be a little bit hard to do, I'm going to have to get... So each turn that is done, leaders would get 100 Discord currency. Secondhand man will get 500 Discord currency, and then members will get 100. The bot doesn't really allow me to just give that to you each day. I'm probably going to have to manually do it, which is fine. I'll try to have the admins do it too. Which all the information I'm reading off, you could actually see in the Discord event. There's an informations tab if you ever need to look back at it. Alright, so some things that are new. So what you're able to buy men a certain amount at a time inside the Discord store. But I'm also going to have it, which I'm going to have to try to remember. You're able to buy certain amounts of each kind. So like you could buy squads of 4, but it's only 3 times the price instead of paying 4 times for each soldier. And then you could buy a platoon of 25, so that's only 20 times the price. And then you could buy a company of 50, which is only 35 the price. So for example, if you wanted to buy a man, which is just the basic unit right here, if you wanted to buy 35 of them, you just I would give you back the other whatever amount of money, or I'll just give it. I'll probably change it so they have to pay me, and then I'll give them the men. Make it easier on everybody. Because I feel like the bot doesn't really let you do that. So things that are new. So some of the recommendations of what to add to the event. I added spies, ambushes, rumors. I've added lumber mills. So here's some of the things to know about it. So I made it so it's a lot of chance based. So like for example, if you buy a spy, right, and you decide to use it for a battle, which the leader has to have in his inventory, it has a chance to limit the enemy numbers by 25%. So what that means is, if for example you have a defensive force of 50 and they have 100 men, I'm going to have a app that actually like does a percentage type thing, and if it lands on the 25%, the enemy army will be 75 men instead of 100. So that could be a big thing, but that's also only 25%. So okay, for ambush, now this one's a double-edged sword, right? Because with ambushes, they either work or they don't. So you have a chance to kill half of the enemy forces or half of your own forces. So, because obviously for an ambush, you have to have an army there, or men there stationed. It will get rid of half of whatever men that you have as the ambush, but you also have a 50% chance of killing the men that are there. And then finally, we have rumors that have been added. This is the most cost effective thing. So basically, the enemy force will lose 80% numbers, but 10% chance of working, unless more experienced tier armies use it. So, a tier 3 uses it. So if you have a tier, this is only used for if a battle is about to happen, and the enemy, if they have 100 men, and you have 100 men, and if, mind you, it's only 10% if it's lower than the free tier army, but if you have a free tier army, it's 25%. Mind you, this is 5,000 Discord currency to use, so it's really, it could be a double-edged sword. Yes, you're spending a lot of money, but you could also, if this is a really key battle, it might be worth it using it. Alright, so then we have the new farm and wood system, right? So each, I'll have to do it manually myself. The farms give money. There's farm and factory. They'll give money each turn for stuff, which they have to be built. They cost a certain amount to build, and then they give money each turn. And then for the lumber mill and the lumber factory, they give you wood. Now, the one thing that I added that wasn't in the event before is barricades, right? So barricades, there's different. You could fortify your village, town, city, etc. And depending on which one you get, limits the amount of men that are able to get through. So if I were to put this into perspective, if you have a light defense, which I have this also in the Discord, you put it. You could put as you're only able to put one type of defense on a place at a time. So yeah, you could get rid of a defense and then add a different type of defense. I'm not going to have them stack or anything like that because that wouldn't be really fair. So if you have a village that has a light defense, it gets rid of 10% of the enemy forces, which could really mean the difference of the enemy taking your village or not taking your village. But also another thing that I added, which is interesting, I basically made it that you have to repair your cities and villages because they give you a certain. Oh wait, I might have to get rid of this. I might have to add to that, but basically I have it so the villages and towns and stuff, since they give you money and whatnot, or men, I mean, because you have to be able to have men to turn into certain soldiers. So they're pretty much just all. Actually, no, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna have to edit it, but pretty much, if you don't repair whatever places were attacked, and which they will take damage every time it's been attacked by an enemy force, or if it's taken over, you have to repair it, which I have to update the thing so you know how much it costs to repair it for wood and stuff, along with how much to deduct after free turns of villages and stuff not being repaired. They will turn into a rebel force, which I will control, which will be pretty cool. I don't think that's going to happen as much as I think it is, but I think it's a neat thing that I added. Also, another thing that was added. So I thought it was kind of too easy for the event last time, that you were able to just keep recruiting med without any consequences, right? So basically what I did was, now there's like food that you have to purchase in the store. The leader will have to have in their inventory. And if they do not have any of the food in the inventory beforehand, they will actually lose whatever men that they'll lose men from whatever armies and stuff that are deployed. I still have to determine how much that is. So there's still stuff I have to work on in here, but it's fine. But yeah. It goes to, oh wait, it isn't here. Lose 5% at a time until. Alright, that's how it is. So if you don't have enough food in the armies and stuff, which you have to have food for your armies and your garrisons, so it really goes up. So there's a lot of money stuff involved in buying men that people are gonna have to balance out. I'm not gonna make it so you lose like equipment like siege towers and stuff, but you are gonna have to, not siege towers, but there's like catapults and stuff in this game, heavy stuff, all that. I won't make it so you lose those, but if you have like cavalry, the bows and stuff. We're not doing the guns or whatever. Not the. I don't even think I did the musket. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Or did I? I might have. I think. Yeah, I did actually. So there is musketeers this time around, which is pretty cool. You know, make it a little advanced. But yeah, so I don't know what. I'll try to make it like kind of even when it comes to deducting men, if you know they're hungry. So I'll probably take like a couple from like the weakest and a couple from the best, just to make it so it's kind of even. I don't care about your Ravenfield. So for the most part, yeah, I still gotta add a couple things so nobody's confused. But that is the majority of the information that you will need know about the event. Like I said, the link will be in the the description for if you guys want to join the new event. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to do it. I've been working on this on and off for a while, and we're pretty much ready to go. Once I add those couple things, then everything is going to be set in stone. So, yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. How down in the comments below for more. And hope to see you all in the Discord and in the next video. See ya!